It's Tuesday, July 9th, and today we have just taken care of our cooling system. So what we have is a Heulier low amp cooling system. What we have is a refrigerator. We have a Pacific Hydrostar submersible pump, and this is one of the smallest you can get, about 158 gallons per minute, or per hour. And then we also have a roll of copper coil. This was 50-foot roll of copper coil. So what did we do? We needed to attain 65-degree water temperature in our outside tanks. They're entirely too hot right now. So here we are, and I'll try to get this so you can read this. We're at 65 degrees. This is our Heulier pump running on some flex line that runs into the back of our refrigerator here, and this is a small one that you could run easily off from a solar panel, so taking it off the grid, keep your stuff cool. The fan is right there. It's just a small fan style, and you could use these in semi-trucks and other things like that. So there's our line in right here on the bottom, and our line out right here on the top. So here's the top, of course, and then there's the bottom. They run inside the refrigerator here to the copper tubing. So let me move some things out of the way, and we'll go right here inside the fridge and show you what's going on in here. So in here we've created ourselves a little copper tubing wrap. All I did was took that wrap, put it around a 6-inch PVC, and then I soldered the wrap in 3 places. One right here, one in the back side, and one down here. Now, if your water temperature doesn't drop really fast, like you're looking for it to do, these things will cool to 65 degrees. Almost all the time, cool to 65 degrees. However, if your water temperature is like 80 degrees, it's going to take a while for it to cool down. And as you can see here, we're at 70 degrees right now on this water, and our goal is to reach 65. So we've got 5 degrees to drop. This pump is barely even trickling. We'll show you this, because that's very important. You see that? It's running through there at that pace. What we have went and found is that that's about the pace that you don't want too much water running through, because then you're going to just keep warming up the water. But we've attained 65 degrees rather quickly with this. I've only had this going for about 30 minutes. The inside temperature of the fridge is right at 65 degrees, so it's maintaining. So what do I do if I need more cool? Well, I left my shelf intact here for a reason. Because I can throw a block of ice up in here, and at this thing around 65, it's going to make a little bit of a water mess outside, but I'm not worried about that because inside I'm not using it. So there goes the fan, just kicked on. So it's taking it back down to 65 degrees because I opened it up. But this is our new system. We're adding it out here to our aquaponics tank. This is our new tank that we've been testing for breeding in, 30-gallon tank. And it's been doing really good. We've got some cichlids in there to clean up anything left over. But the fish, the tilapia, are absolutely loving it. And they move rocks around a lot, and that's because they're getting ready to lay them eggs, is what we've been told. Outside here is where the miracle comes together, and this is where I have my entire garden growing. And again, that's our back porch. We have our 2 tanks. That's our tilapia tanks, and one of them has a submersible pump in it as well, which is pumping up to the rest of the system. And it's a very, very great system. It's been working really, really well. Now we're going to take the top shelf down and move it over here to where this is where the cooking is at. We're going to move that all out of the way. We're going to stick right there in the corner next to that tank. We're going to stick in the refrigerator, because currently right now I'm running a hose, a garden hose, up and in to my tanks, and this is ditch water, so understand the ditch water is a lot better than the culinary water. We'll run it in at a trickle and just let it run through to keep that water temperature down, because currently at 102 degrees outside, we typically reach about 85 degrees temperature with the sun barely hitting these tanks. So that's about all the sun that hits these tanks in a day. So tough system to maintain if you can't keep that water temperature down. Again, the system is going to go into place probably tomorrow, and our aquaponics is having a lot of fun. Marvin, my son, and I have just been having a heyday learning new ways of doing things and trying to keep it on the low. Again, these Heuliers are very low amperage. Your pump is very low amperage. You could literally hook these up onto a solar panel. and have them sitting out in the middle of the field doing what you need them to do. And right here, it's a 115 volt. It's only 65 watt, 0.95 amp current. So that is nothing. You could run this thing a cakewalk. And our little pump here is a 0.14 amp, which is 158 gallons per hour, and it is on a 60 hertz system as well. So both these running together will make your cooling system and make it good enough to cool those hot days. Again, this is Steve Shook, and I've got to say, welcome to our Aquaponics, originalaquaponics.com. Thank you, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.